guys, welcome back. So as promised, we're here to see the update on the 68 C10 that Randy's working on. Hey, Randy, thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this thing is really looking good. So we've got, this is the LS Swap that you've been working on for our boss, Shane.
Yeah.
Just for people that haven't seen the truck, that engine, Shane basically, he killed that 350. So this is LS going in here now for the 68 C10. You've been doing lots of work. So last time we saw this was all bare steel. The engine's been in and out several times. Now it runs. We're not going to start it today because there's some fuel. You've got some fuel stuff you got to do yet.
Yeah, I just have a couple odds and ends here with the fuel tank, but other than that, it runs on some carb cleaner, but yeah, it does run, so.
Good. Tell us what you did here. You did lots of paint work. It looks good.
Well, what we did was, like I say, it's the typical rabbit hole thing. It's supposed to be just a straight LS swap, and then the inner wheel wells were a little bit rusty. Shane, well, do we want to put new ones in? And him and Dan started going on the internet, and then they found this kit, and then smooth the firewall, and then out of control we get. So.
And the hood hinges, we can't. What company was that again?
Porter, I believe they were.
Nice.
Yeah.
So some fab work there also.
Yeah, put those in, and
brake work.
New brake master cylinder, and now it's got new exhaust. The exhaust on it was pretty terrible, so put a brand new dual exhaust on and aluminum rad fans.
Yeah, the list got long.
And yeah, one thing after another, and then we figured, well, while we're doing it, try to make everything as nice and neat under the hood as we could. So.
Yeah, you've done a nice job here. Show us where you've hidden everything under these panels.
Of course, the fender there, but so made everything so it's hidden. So if you could access anything, it's a few bolts, then pull that off.
Wow.
And everything is all in here.
All your wiring, your fuses, and your air filters all kind of hidden under here.
Yeah, all hidden underneath, so make it nice and clean. Even the mass airflow sensor, so it's nothing by the engine, no extra wiring.
Nice. And serviceable. That's what I like there.
Yeah, so then it just makes it look nice and clean. So
yeah.
And yeah, so just a few bolts and covers pop off, and if you need to get at anything, and then of course I've got to finish wiring it, but there's a master shutoff that goes in here yet, and
then on this side.
And then this side here, with these kits, you generally cut a hole here for the rad cap, which I didn't really like the look of that, you know, having that big hole there. So what I did was, again, have to this side, I got to finish doing that this week. Put an expansion tank. That'll feed into the cooling system.
Yeah.
Steam tube, I got to run that, and that runs over to the throttle body, so it'll help eliminate any air pockets. And
battery here.
Batteries in here. And then I took the original GM boost point, so I put it on the outside, so if the battery happens to die, you can still boost it down under there.
Oh, right, yeah.
Easy enough, so.
I don't know if we're seeing that. I don't know. There we are. There it is. You just freshly painted all those panels. I'm scared to get in there too close.
Yeah, no,
it looks
fine.
Really good. You did a nice job, and obviously matching the color as well.
Yeah, yeah. So it's turning out pretty good. So a few more.
The boost tube here as well. Or
yeah,
I shouldn't call it. It is the air.
Cold air intake. Yeah. Yeah. So I'd custom make that, and I tried to use very little bends, but make it as straight as I could. So just nice, 2 gentle bends. That's it.
Yeah.
And I put it through the side here. I know a lot of guys point them down to give that a little extra room, but very nice straight through. I just got to finish trimming the little spot out of the inner wheel well, or the inner fender, air cleaner to fit. And
yeah, so there's some stuff to do yet. You've got a little bit of work underneath the hood.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be in the Dragons car show in the Dragons booth, I guess.
Yeah, that's I think what Shane has planned. So it's going to be kind of a under hood display, I guess, so to speak. So
yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah.
the rest of the truck obviously isn't fresh paint, but everything you've done under here is fresh and clean, and it looks nice. You've gone to great extents to get all of this, and painted the black, the rad support. Wow, just everything underneath here looks super nice. You did a
Yeah.
lot of work since we were here in the end of November, I guess it was.
Yeah, there was a few nights out here, so but yeah, so it
And it does run. We're not starting it up today, but
Yeah.
you've done a nice job, Randy. I like
yeah,
this.
we'll do that. And say we did a little bit of work to the engine, a little bit bigger of a cam in there, so it has a nice little thump to it. And
Yeah, so you did that all before this even started. You did a
yeah,
cam and
yeah, we put a little bigger cam in too, and yeah, 2.5-inch exhaust, and right out the back, the exhaust that was on here was pretty shabby. So
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it was due for some upgrades. You really
Yeah.
took this to the next level. It went from basic small block to LS, and on top of that, all this nice custom work and paint. Good job.
yeah, I think it'll be okay.
I guess next time we see this thing, hopefully it's running and driving down the street, and we'll probably see it at the Dragons Car Show in the club display.
Yeah, most likely.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. This is our little sneak peek of the 68 C10 LS conversion that Randy's done. He's done a number of vehicles for Shane, and we'll actually see this in the Dragons Car Show. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.